and welcome. This is Detective Lazaria. I was suggested to do this particular place that's supposedly haunted. It is the Poveglia Island. Probably pronouncing it a little bit off, sorry. It's from the area of Italy, near Venice and stuff. So here's a picture, briefly, of that island. And then here's a little detail. In the north of Italy, you'll find what's called the Venetian Lagoon, between the islands of Venice and Lido. The island is situated. This island is also referred to as the Poveglia Island. No other place in the world has seen so much suffering in this place. Residents of the Venice refuse to go near the island. They say it's haunted by many restless souls. So, to those restless souls, there may have been a situation because of the P word that I just said accidentally, but hopefully you guys didn't hear it. Because again, I think there's, let's see, hold on. Okay, here we go. So the history of it is that there's documents dating back from the year, oh wow, refuge of this, okay, yeah, you can read it, and then this, after this, the island was abandoned until 1527. Then that hit Italy, that P word, and then it became that, and this is where they go. So they come in here, they get quarantined, and then they either survived or didn't. So let's see if anybody wants to come through. I don't have any names, but I'm sure maybe they can tell me their story. If you are from the Poveglia Island in Italy, near Venice and Lido, right? Yeah, Lido. And it looks just like this that I'm pointing at. If you remember visiting that place and maybe unfortunately passed away, please tell me your story. And supposedly it is a haunted island. And by the way, I do apologize if you hear like bass noise. We do have somebody enjoying TV. So there's some bass coming through on and off. I turned it down. It was really high. And I'm like, turn it down. But if they turn it down too much, then it becomes not as enjoyable. Anyhoozles. So to those that happen to maybe passed away at this island or now stuck at this island, I don't know. If you want to tell me your story, you can use this app called Spirit Talker or this EMF meter to this is the EMF meter, by the way, to red if you have an intense yes, or just a plain yes, just go to yellow. And then if you want, you can light up any of these clear cat balls, and I'll demonstrate real quickly. It goes like this, and then it lights up that color,
mockery,
and then it'll turn off. It just said mockery. So again, that's me tapping it to demonstrate early. Is that, do you feel like somebody's mocking the island?
Do you believe?
Do I believe in you, spirits? Is that what you're asking? Then yes. I just had a session, a really good one, with the Captain William Grant Inn that's haunted. I had a good session there. And it said, do you believe us? And I'm like, oh yeah, with what's been coming through. So I do believe. And since I have just a little extra time before I have to prepare for dinner, I wanted to see if I can communicate to these spirits that may reside in the Poveglia Island. And by the way, this was suggested and recommended by our pal, Boogeyman 007. You can thank him for me putting a topic on this session. Putting the session being on this topic. I mean, it might be a little difficult to get there. Probably pricey to get there. And is it really worth getting there? Like, if it's haunted, like, do you really want to set foot on a haunted island? Oh, so far it said mockery, and then it said, do you believe in... Oh, okay. Interesting.
Witness.
Were you a witness to what happened at the Poveglia Island? Maybe you were somebody that worked there and you saw things. I mean, I guess I could just, I don't know, I'll do that thing where I do called Google, and I type it in and then see if anything comes through. If I can type with one little finger here. Witness? Question mark? I mean, this is all it says. So again, that island is haunted because of that P word. Because it does say the P word on Spirit Talker, so if it does go through, awesome. From the 1700s, and ooh.
James.
Hi, James. Hi. If you're one of the spirits that I can't even speak, came through and is a witness, James, are you the witness? Okay. So it said that it's also between the 1920s to the 1960s, there was a mental asylum during that time too. Apparently in that asylum, I think thousands had died. Oh. Or if it just in general, between the quarantine site and the mental asylum, thousands died. Okay, maybe that's what it was. So apparently visitors, paranormal teams, and police have reported hearing screams, feeling cold spots, and experiencing tense dread. The island is currently abandoned and closed to the public. Interesting. Well, I know that spirits can remotely join me, so if you want to come and join me, please do. James might have. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, hold up. So with the quarantine in the 18th century, it was, whatever that is, for over 1,600,000, that word P, infected souls, with many buried in massive pits. Aww. It is rumored that the soil is heavily mixed with human ashes from the... Okay. Wow. I don't know if there's a James. No, you don't do that.
Don't disrespect us.
Is that what you felt like? And you guys were a patient, like a quarantine patient, and when you passed away, you guys were just thrown in a little pit? Do you feel that way? Where you've got disrespected and didn't get the respect you needed? See how it said don't respect us? So, or maybe that's what they're feeling. They felt like they weren't respected. I'm respecting you. I'm giving you a chance, a voice to come through and join me and tell me your story, whether it's James, a witness. Lol. I typed in mockery and I get documentary. Never mind. That's hilarious. Well, because there's so many passing there, I think that James is probably one of them. It's a very popular name too. Unfortunately, there's not like a pure notable one named James. So there's no list of patients. Okay.
Kettle.
Kettle. Interesting how it said kettle. I don't know what you mean by kettle. Is that how you were quarantined? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by kettle. Oh, okay, so it's called the Kettle Legend? The Kettle Legend will often refer to the paranormal lore or as having a kettle or a bell tower where spirits are heard. So there you go. Interesting. Wow. I don't know if you think it really meant anything, but yeah. So hi James, you're still here. I'm just chilling. Again, preparing for dinner, so don't know if this will be a long session. Probably not the full hour that you probably do deserve, but I can always do part 2 in a future. So again, we're trying to seek those that may rest in the Poveglia. You heard me? No.
You heard me.
Poveglia Island that is haunted. I did? Okay. I don't know if I did. All I hear is my stomach slowly growling for food. I had light food today, so sorry. And my fingers are sorry. That too. I say sorry too much. And yes, my dad did just go home, so it might get a little noisy in the kitchen. Apologies, viewers. All right, Woogie, we'll see. So far, this is what we got, Woogie Man, on your topic on the island. Mockery, do you believe? Witness, James. Don't disrespect us, Kettle, and you heard me. Unfortunately, I can't use the Sono app just because it's too much going on. I'm going to have too much interference with the noises in the kitchen soon, and then, of course, somebody... See?
Suffer.
Aw, and they did. There was a lot of humans that were living there and they're quarantined there that did suffer, including the mental asylum. They also probably suffered. Aw. All I have to do is type it. Aw, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Whoever just said that. Is it the one that said suffer? So again, the topic is Poveglia Island, located in the Venetian Lagoon, is notorious for the immense historical suffering, serving as the P-word, quarantine station, and later a mental asylum. The P-word I'm not saying because, again, it might come through. Deep. Just like that. Yeah, boop. And again, it's estimated that over 100,000 to 160,000 people pass away there. Oh.
Are you recording?
I am recording. CC, yes, I am. Hi. Whoever said it, are you recording? I am. And I'm curious if we'll get those words too. Even though I said it, but again, it'll be interesting. Or this word too. You know. So unfortunately, they don't have a list of those that had passed away on that island. But I'm sure if your name comes through, it might be you. James might have been a patient there, whether it was from the asylum or the quarantine place. Hi. And then maybe he witnessed people around him dying. I don't know. So again, you're going to hear banging, if not shortly here, because somebody's going to make dinner, and I'm going to be happy when I get that food. At least my stomach is. Anybody know shrimp scampi? Any spirits know what shrimp scampi is? If you know what a dish shrimp scampi is, can you light up to red?
We make the noises.
Oh, you think that you're making the noises downstairs? You just said we make the noises. I'm like, well, apparently you're going to have a competition between my dad making the dinner and you guys trying to make a sound for me to hear. Good luck. Because it's a lot of pots and pans and I don't know what you have to do with shrimp. So it's going to make some noise. Hold on. I have to adjust my body. I cleaned today for many hours and my back is just not like it used to be. And I'm thirsty. Excuse me. So perhaps they also can refer to making noises on the island. That could be a case too. I don't know how often visitors that are human go there.
You are imaginative.
Thanks. You know what I haven't heard them say in a while? It refers to what I look like with the B word. Not that B word. The other good B word. We'll see if it says you are B. I haven't, even with my new hair, I haven't seen it. Oh, I guess Walter hasn't come through. Oh, Walter. Anyways, help me. Aw.
Help me.
So is this a spirit that's on the island that needs help? Can you go to the red on the EMF meter or the cat ball to tap the cat ball to turn it on? If you are indeed on the island and you need the help, aka a prayer being said, I will do it. James, is this you saying help me? Oh.
Chaos.
Does it feel like there's a lot of chaos on the island because of how many have passed away and buried there? I mean, just picturing a ton of spirits just floating all over that island. It probably is chaotic. It's like traffic jam with a bunch of spirits. Like, beep, beep, move out of my way, man. I'm flying over here. All right. I have a prayer that I wrote down. I can say it in my head. So if you don't hear from me, it's me saying the prayer. All right, I said it. Hopefully that worked. Hopefully it helped. So again, it just said help me and chaos. So I don't know who I helped. Hopefully I helped. Oh, well, thank you.
You are limitless.
See, you're imaginative, you're limited. It hasn't said the B word yet. We'll see if Walter comes through and says that word and then his name. That'd be hilarious. Come on, I dyed my hair blonde and I look different. Alright, guess not. You would think that I had a second cup of coffee and that's why I'm so hyper. Nope. No coffee at all. Just a really good session with the Captain William Grant Inn. And I just happen to have a little extra time before dinner is being made. So there you have it. Since I'm going to be busy this week, I wanted to at least squeeze in a couple sessions for future. So that's probably why you're seeing very little on this week. Visitor. Interesting.
Visitor.
Visitor. Yeah. So you're saying you have absolutely no human interactions. I mean, I'm sure maybe there's somebody that lives on the island to protect it, maybe? I don't know. But in general, there's no way that tourists can come visit you. So you must be feeling kind of lonely, huh? I mean, at least human interaction-wise. I mean, you got a lot of neighbors around, 160,000 of you. So I'm sure you're not lonely in spirit-wise, but human interaction, squat, zero. Again, you are limitless.
You are limitless.
What? I don't know how to explain that. Why they said a double. Okay. Thanks. It's another way of saying something else. I don't know. So again, it says it's just officially closed to the public and off limits to tourists. Because of its dark history as the P word, quarantine station, and asylum. And it's also restricted due to its unsafe, crumbling structures. Unauthorized access is prohibited.
Fall.
Exactly. You can fall off the cliff. Exactly. It's also dangerous because you can fall. And apparently the landing requires special, rarely granted authorization from the city of Venice. But apparently there is paranormal investigators taking the risk to go to that place. So I don't know, because they're, rich with money, and they give Venice, the city, some money, and then they have the ability to go visit. So maybe you do get some interactions with humans. It's a possibility, right? Because I just saw this thingy here. Shh, don't say anything. But yes, apparently there's some paranormal investigators that go and visit that place. How often, I don't know. And yes, it is true that you could. Scars.
Scars.
Interesting. I think, I said the words. Yeah. Don't they have scars? Possibly. Well, I just typed in scars just in case, and it says that bears physical and historical scars from its use of the quarantine station asylum. Okay. Then it said fall. Yeah, I mean, again, there's a possibility you might fall into the water. So hold on. I'm pretty sure investigators. Oh, apparently it's drawing the paranormal investigators and urban explorers to illegally go there. Oh, and yet they put the
The woman scares me.
oh. What do you call it? The put their video out. You would think I wouldn't want to do that. You get caught. You literally put your evidence that you were there. Yeah, interesting. Of course, their videos are still up. So I guess, interesting. The woman scares me. Is there by chance somebody who's talking about their scars, either on their face, and the woman scares them because of how they look? I don't know. Otherwise, it's just a random spew of spirit talk. Not everything coming through spirit talkers them. No, not everything. Talking a lot requires drinking a lot. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna probably get going very shortly here. So if you have anything you want to say about the island or light up, oh, interesting.
Scream.
So it just said the woman scares me, and now it says scream. Are you referring to that you scream on the island? Is there some spirits that apparently scream while they're on the island? Please hold. Oh. Aw.
Need time.
Interesting how it says I need to go, and they're like, wait, but we need time. Can you just give us a little bit more time? Just a little bit more? Yes, a little bit more. Well, I'll try. Another 5 or so minutes. We'll see. I'll give you a little bit more time. Geez. Since you're being polite. I guess. Look at them going bonkers on the EMF meter. They're like, no, wait. It's hard to... Okay, so the legend's claiming that agonizing screams and cries can be heard by passerbys. So there you go. So as they can't get to the island, maybe they can hear the screams from the island. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. I gave him more time. Need more time. Usually it says, stay, sit, talk, don't leave. But this time it just said, no, I need more time. And notice how it is taking a little bit more time? I think they're trying to find the right stuff to say, probably. Alright, I'm giving you time. I'm giving him time.
Shop.
Shop. Okay. Well, I don't know about shop. Yeah, that was funny. I'm like, shop? Maybe they mean shot? But shop, probably. Yeah, there's no shops there. Nothing. There's nothing there. So I don't know what it means by shop. Don't know what you mean by shop. Sorry. Since I'm going to be shortly leaving, as you can already hear the tinking and tanking in the kitchen, I'm going to go ahead and give my Capel one more bat to see if anybody want to interact with them. If not, that's fine. One last chance. How come it works the first time, the second time doesn't? Oh, jeez. I don't know. Anyways, last few minutes. Who's going to come through and tell me the story of the Poveglia Island that's haunted? James, if you're still here, is there anything else you want to say? There we go. Okay, cool.
Please leave here.
Yay, okay. It's funny how it said, need time, shop, and then it says, please leave here. All right, that's a sign because they can sense that there's going to be a lot of interruptions and they can't focus. So maybe I can revisit this topic of the island in the near future. All right, this is your Detective Lazaria signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.